guys, welcome to my channel. It's Jade here and I hope you all are doing very well. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from my normal videos, and it's because today I'm going to be talking about skincare. Now, if you guys watch my videos, you realize that in some of them I usually talk about how, my skin has improved, I'm now doing this, and I'm going to tell you guys about it much later. Well, that later has never, as in it hasn't seemed to have arrived. Also, I posted a picture on Instagram about my the products that I use, and some people, by some I mean two, they asked about my regimen. They asked me to do a video and I was like, you know what, let me let you guys know what I do. Okay, I know I've been putting this off for a really long time, but you know what, let me just show you guys what I do. Let me just show you guys the products I use, and let's just finally just make this skincare video finally once and for all. So the reason why I hadn't mentioned it is because I don't feel like I've gotten to that stage where my skin is now perfect, do you understand? And I'm just like, you know what, it doesn't matter, it has improved. If you guys watch James Welsh on YouTube, he has this philosophy about how, perfection doesn't exist, and I actually kind of agree with him. I know some people have like perfect skin in quotes, but it doesn't matter. You know what, I'm just going to tell you guys what I do. I'm going to tell you guys the products I use. I'm going to tell you how much they cost me and how to get it in Lagos, Nigeria. Last year I actually visited a dermatologist because I wanted to find out what kind of skin I have. Like, is it oily, is it dry, is it combination, is it sensitive? Because I really just wanted to know what kind of products I should be using, what kind of products that I should actually just leave out, and it was really helpful for me. Now, as you guys can see, I don't have any makeup on. I purposely made sure that I don't have any makeup on so that you guys can see kind of what we are working with over here. And I also wanted to just give you guys like a background of what my skin is like and what it has been through in the past. So growing up, my skin has always not actually been very acne prone, to be very honest. In secondary school, I did not have like any form of raging acne, or my face was I never had acne, to be very honest. It was in my adult years, after everybody else had grown out of their own acne, that my own started arriving. But it was never really serious. It was just like a dot here, a dot there, just maybe around this area. Sometimes I'm sure you guys must be able to see like some hyperpigmentation somewhere around here. So I would get some breakouts here, but up until like very recently, or let me say like more recently, I have not been having any breakouts in that region. And if I do get breakouts, it's very rare, just like one dot over there, and usually closer to my period. So yeah, I'm actually really liking what is happening right now with my skin. So like I said before, I'm basically just going to tell you guys about the products. No, I'm not going to enter in the bathroom and start doing any regimen. Sorry if that's what you're expecting. But I'm pretty sure we all know how to wash our face, apply serums and creams and whatnot. So I really don't have time to start, splashing water all over my face. You guys know the drill, I'm sure. So, and some of them I'm going to tell you how I actually started using them, and the people I got I'm sure you'll have seen in the description of this video some of the people I got advice from. James Welsh is one of them, who I've already mentioned. And yes, I know that it's not black, thank you. There are some general skincare principles that apply across the board, and those are the ones that I definitely make use of. CHIZI DURU also made mention of some of the products that I'm going to be talking about today, and she had like great results, and that's why I decided to start using them. So I'm going to first of all start with the very first stage in skincare generally, and that is a cleanser. Before I go ahead, however, let me just put a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, and I'm sure you guys know this already, but I just feel the need to make it clear so that if anything happens to you guys' skin on account of gist that you heard on my channel, at least it will be clear and obvious that I told you guys that I'm not a professional in any way. These are just products that I use, they work for me, and I think that you guys may be interested in knowing. Okay, so let's get right to it. I'm going to start with the cleanser I use. So guys, I use the Cerave Foaming Facial Cleanser. It's a gentle cleanser and it does foam properly. I know a lot of people use the Cerave that does not foam, but this one foams like pretty well. I use this in the morning and in the night. I do a double cleanse, which is basically when you wash your face once, rinse off, and then apply another and wash it again. Basically, that's what I do. On days where I wear makeup, I actually use micellar water, and that's this one. I use the creatine. To be honest, it's not even special. Like, I think you can use any form of micellar water, but I basically use this creatine one because I love it. I like the way it looks. I feel like it blends with my other products. So this is what I use. If you know anything about micellar water, you know that it really helps to get rid of makeup. So I do use that first before I go in with the cleanser on days where I'm wearing makeup, or if I have like a lot of sunscreen that I wore throughout the day. So usually after washing my face or cleansing it, the next step I usually do is a toner. Now this is the toner that I use. It's the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner, and I started using this after my visit to the dermatologist. And that was because they had mentioned to me that my skin was not hydrated, and I knew that because I feel like a lot of people are falling victim of this whole stripping your whole face of every form of oil and moisture so that it doesn't bring out acne, and that's what I used to do. So I changed to this one because it is alcohol free, and alcohol generally dries out the skin. So I changed to this so that my skin will not be dried out, and I honestly do not have any regrets. Initially when I started, it was kind of difficult because if you're somebody that uses alcohol toners a lot, you're used to that tight feeling, and that makes you feel like, yes, I've used something, my face is working. It's working. But really, sometimes it is just doing more harm than good. So this is what I use to tone. Now right after that, I use a serum. Now I have two serums that I use. During the day, I use alpha arbutin from The Ordinary. Let me just show you guys that. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that this is clear enough for you guys to see. Yeah, so this is what I use during the day, and I actually started using this because of CHIZI DURU. I think maybe I'll just put a link to her video in the description box. She uses niacinamide and arbutin and alpha arbutin, these two serums. It was because of her I started using these two serums, and I've been seeing great results, guys. Like, I don't know if it's just these two or the combination of everything, but I have been seeing great results, guys. So I use the alpha arbutin during the day, and I use the niacinamide during the night. Now I may be wrong, but I just feel like using the niacinamide in the night, I don't know. See guys, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it, but I feel like niacinamide has a bit of healing properties, and I just feel like using it in the night gives you the opportunity to just treat and repair whatever it is that is meant to repair. Don't quote me, I think it's in my mind. But I use the alpha arbutin because I think it focuses a bit more on hyperpigmentation, and I feel like when I use it during the day, pillow in the night is less likely to rub it away. See guys, like I said, I'm not a professional, but that's just the way that I feel it would work. Anyway, so right after my serums, I go in with a moisturizer. I usually like for the serum to dry down a little bit, and then I go in with a moisturizer. Now this is the moisturizer that I use, guys. See, this moisturizer, no, in fact, wait, yes, hey. This is the moisturizer that I use. I know it says day gel, but I use this in the night. I don't know if you guys can see this very clearly, but I use this in the night. Now I don't know if you guys know the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Is it Hydro Boost or what? I can't remember. I think it's Hydro Boost water gel. That one in Nigeria is too expensive, guys. It's 11,000 naira, and I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is worth it. This does, you know what, I'm gonna open it up and show you guys what the consistency is like. This is about 3,000 naira or highest 4,000 naira, and it gives you the same consistency as the Hydro Boost, almost the same consistency, and it is like what, half the price or even less than half the price. So this is what I use in the night, and that's because during the day I use a moisturizer that has SPF in it. Guys, you guys should be using SPF. It's not only for white people, okay? But honestly, I would not advise you to buy this because it is not black girl friendly. You are going to have a white cast on your face. Now this is the Cerave AM facial moisturizing lotion with sunscreen, SPF 30. It's really good, but it's going to leave a white cast on your face. Now I use it because I work from home, and you know, I don't care if there's a white cast on my face at home. But if you're going to step out, yeah, I wouldn't advise for you to use this because it has a white cast on it. If you don't care about white casts, by all means, go ahead. Now I actually accidentally bought the overnight mask of this Creighton's H2O Boost, and I just bought it out. I don't use it, but I brought it to just show you guys so that you don't make the mistake of buying this one. Now this one is the one that is actually designed for the night, but in my own personal opinion it is too thick. Let me open it for you as well. Yeah, so I hope you guys can see that clearly. It is too thick, it does not move, and when you use it at night, it's too thick. I feel like it's something that people use like in the winter time when you want to protect your face against harsh weather conditions, but in Lagos, Nigeria, it's too much. Even AC is not enough to make it, you know, light enough. So I accidentally got this thinking that it was this, but no. Buy the one that is for the day and use it in the night. Yes, I say so because it is good. It actually works wonders. And you know what, I'm even going to just give you guys, like, this is like my favorite product out of everything that I use, by the way. I'm going to give you guys just like an idea of what this consistency is like. Can you see how gel like it is? Like, it is really good. It disappears like right into the skin. I don't know if you guys can see that, like right into the skin. It's actually really good. Anyway, so I'm gonna like show you guys some of the products that I use not daily, right? Like everything I've shown you right now are things that I use daily, except for the micellar water, which I said I use when I put on makeup. But I'm gonna show you guys like two last products that I use, you know, sparingly. Now the first I'm gonna show you guys is this sunscreen. Now this sunscreen, I think I would have used it if I did not have this, but because I have a moisturizer that has a sunscreen, so I rarely feel the need to use this. Mind you, it claims to be lightweight and have a clean feel. It does not. It's very greasy. It's greasy, but it does the job. I mean, SPF 85, you're gonna be properly protected. So that's why, like, you know, this, I recommend it at least if you're really concerned about having a very strong SPF. Yeah, sunscreen, this one is good. Now the last product which I use on a weekly basis is the ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution. This is it, the one that you guys see that looks like blood and all over the internet. Yes, I use it. I actually saw a video some time ago saying that it's not good for black skin. Guys, I've never had a problem with this thing. Now I told you guys earlier that I have sensitive skin, so I don't, some people use it maybe twice in a week, but because I have sensitive skin, I can't afford to. In fact, sometimes I wait for 2 weeks before I use it because I don't want to over exfoliate. That's what it does. I don't do any form of physical exfoliation. Physical exfoliation refers to like scrub. I don't scrub any part of my face, guys, because scrubbing attracts irritation. Do you understand? You are aggravating you are aggravating your pores, you're aggravating your skin when you scrub. So I prefer to do a chemical exfoliation that is just going to help me get rid of my dead skin cells without all the abrasion that comes with exfoliation when it is done with physical scrubs. So I really enjoy this because I feel like it helps me speed up the process of turnover of my skin cells and helps me get rid of all the dead cells that are just hanging about somewhere. Every time I use this peeling solution, my face feels extremely soft, like very soft and supple. And by the time I just slap on some niacinamide and hyaluronic day gel, it's gonna be bouncy. Just you guys must think I'm so unserious, but honestly I really recommend each and every one of these products. Now the final thing I'm going to do is going to tell you guys the price of each of these items. I cannot remember the exact price of everything, and you guys know that obviously depending on where you buy it from, the price may differ, but I'm just going to give you the average price of each of these things and where I usually get them from. Okay, so starting with the Micellar Water, this costs around maybe 1,005, but it's less than 2,000 naira. I usually get this at Ebano supermarket. Then this cost about 11,000 naira. I didn't get this at Ebano. I got it at this online store called Hello Beauty, and I think you can also get it at Buy Better. So you can also, I think they also have this at, but in fact they have like all these things I'm saying, they sell it at all these locations. So if you don't find them at Ebano, you'll find it on Hello Beauty. If you don't find it on Hello Beauty, you'll find it on Buy Better. Then this alcohol-free Neutrogena, I got this for about 5k something. I always get this in Ebano every time I go there. It's never not available, although you might not find the Cerave, but I think you will most likely always find this Neutrogena there. Then for all the ordinary products, I get them on Hello Beauty, and I also get them in Ebano supermarket. If you don't find it in the main section where they sell skincare products, you will most likely find it in the pharmacy section. So I get all my ordinary products from Ebano supermarket or Hello Beauty. This Cerave, I got it from Jumia and that's because in Ebano supermarket it was over 15k. And oh yeah, I forgot to say the price of the ordinary products. Each of them cost like between 7k and 9k. So you're either going to get it for 7k, 7.5, 8k, 8.5 or 9k. Yeah, so you're gonna get this around that price. Okay, now for this Cerave, guys, in Ebano supermarket it is 15k. Please don't do such. Okay, if you're really interested in it, go on Jumia. You'll find it for about 12k, so you're saving yourself some 3,000 naira. Now finally, this day gel that I keep advertising to you guys so much, you won't believe where I found this thing. I just went to the internet, you know, to my Google. I just went H2O Keniko whatever, and up popped a website where I was able to find this product. Now I'm just gonna check my phone real quick to remind me where I got it. Hi guys, this is Editing Jadisola speaking. So I wanted to just clarify that I had actually originally found the Creatin's Hyaluronic Day Gel at Ebano supermarket, but I think after the first time I got it there, I was never able to find it every time I went back there. I don't know, it's like maybe they don't stock it anymore. And just to clarify, the Ebano I'm talking about is the one in GRA Ikeja. So that's the reason why I had to, you know, go on the internet and look for it, because I wasn't able to find it physically in Ebano any longer. Yeah, so I got it from this store called Lamy Fragrance. I think they generally sell fragrance, like that's like their major products, but they have a bunch of other skincare related things. But that's why I got the Hyaluronic Day Gel from Creatin's. For the overnight mask, I got that on Jumia, but like I said, I'm personally not interested in it and I don't recommend it. But if you're somebody who is maybe not in this country, maybe you are in South Africa and it's cold over there and you want to buy that, you can check Jumia. I'm pretty sure there must be Jumia in South Africa. Anyway, that's all from me, guys. If you have any questions about any of the products, how I use it, how much it is, just drop them in the comment section and I'll try as much as possible to answer you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe. If you enjoyed this type of videos, please drop a comment and I'll make sure to do more of this kind of videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.